Hey guys, welcome to my channel Battered Gaming, and it's your host Potato Ghost. Well, I'm Potato Aim now if you say it logically. But welcome to the first session of why do we lose at PUBG. The main reason why do we lose is because the other person kills us, and we don't kill him, like he wins and we loses. But of course you know that, right? Everyone knows that. But the reason is that why can't we win every game? I mean, why do we lose? Well, the main reason for that is because we make mistakes. Okay, you gotta admit that you make mistakes, and if you improve those mistakes, then you can maximize your win rate. No one can win every game, even pros lose some games. Okay, so but by mending your mistakes, you can maximize your win rate. So how to mend your mistakes? The methods to mending your mistakes is by taking some tips and like watching your mistakes again and again to improve them. Okay, you gotta identify them. Well, so tip number one is for TPP. Okay, so you need to abuse the TPP peak. Don't remain scoped in on a guy. Use the TPP peak. If you don't use it and the other guy uses it and sees your body, if you show your body to him, you're dead. You're gonna lose. Tip number two, in FPP, keeping scoped in is not too bad, but if you don't have cover around you and you are like scoped in on a guy, you are gatekeeping him. Gatekeeping him like keeping scoped in on a window for and waiting for the guy to peek in FPP. But if you don't have cover around you and like you are scoped in the open, it's very bad. So if you have cover, if you're in a house, you can keep scoped in FPP. That's nice. And well, tip number three is now we're gonna go to the advanced level that use nades. Okay, most of the pros use nades like so professionally. You gotta use any nades you have, like Molotov cocktail after the update is so good, and the frag grenade and the smoke grenade and even the stun grenade. The stun grenade is underrated. It's not too bad, but you gotta when you're pushing and you stun upstairs, it's gonna create panic. So you need to use the stun grenade too sometimes. And well, if you use the frag grenades, you can like wipe out a knocked guy for you. Same with the Molotov. And for smokes, you can cover your way to the safe zone if you are out of it, the play zone, or you can like create distraction with the smoke in the last circle and stuff. I'm going to include more of that with the smoke in my next session of tips and tricks. So tip number 4 is going to be like use fake nades. Like fake nade means that you need to act like you are going to throw a nade. You need to equip the nade, you need to press the fire button, so it makes the sound of cocking the nade. Okay, so the opponent hears your sound and starts pushing you, and you cancel the nade. So he doesn't know that you cancel, and he's gonna push straight up to you. But now you have equipped your gun, and you know he's pushing, and from where is he pushing, so you can pre-fire him and get advantage on him, and you can kill him easily. So tip number 5 is gonna be push if your opponent is nading. Okay, so you can hear noises, right? You need to use good quality headphones. Tip number 5 also includes use good quality headphones. So if you hear your opponent nading, you should probably rush him or push him with your squad. Or you can even so for example, the opponent is cooking the nade, you can throw a nade without cooking it, so it creates panic, and then you know that he cancelled the nade or he threw the nade like before he was planning to throw it, and you can rush more easily. Of course, wait for your nade to blow. But tip number 6, moving on now, tip number 6 is gonna be use smokes to create panic. So in the last circle, for example, you can offensive smoke if you know where the guy is, so he panics, okay, and he starts to move. So you know exactly his position with his footstep. And while rushing a compound, for example, not in the last circle, in any circle, when rushing a compound, for example, if you don't have any frag grenades or molotovs, and you know there are two guys upstairs and you are alone downstairs, so even if you throw smoke upstairs, they're gonna believe that you threw a frag grenade, and they're gonna start moving, and maybe one of them comes down, and you can pre-fire them by hearing their footsteps, and you can get them easily. So, and if they don't, like if they know it's a smoke grenade and they decide to stay, it's still like the smoke is gonna block out their vision and they won't know, and by hearing the footsteps you know their exact position, so you can pre-fire again to get them while going up. So tip number 7, moving on, tip number 7 is gonna be keep moving when you're in open. Never stand still in open, because you never know, you're fighting with the guy and you are like completely still and trying to get him while scoping in, and there's another guy scoping in on you from somewhere else, and you're not even moving, so he has a clear headshot on you with the sniper, with any sniper, K98, M24, any sniper, even MK, so he can easily get you. So you need to keep moving even when you're scoped in or when you're not scoped in. Don't stand out in the open. Moving on, tip number 8 is gonna be don't move when in cover. Don't move too much, because when you're in cover, see, The other guys, even if they know you are in cover, the nobody can shoot you from around you, right? Because you are in cover, inside cover. You have walls around you if you're in a house, or you have you have a ridge in front of you. So you know that people can't get you from anywhere, even if you stay still. So that's the time when you stay still and don't give your enemies your footsteps. So that's gonna be tip number 8 for now. I'm gonna include more of that in the next video again. So stay tuned, subscribe for more. And moving on, tip number 9: keep moving when shooting. So this means that even when you're shooting with no scope or anything, you need to keep moving, because if you're stable, if you're standing still, and you're shooting that guy, even if you able to knock or kill that guy, a guy from somewhere else is gonna kill you. So these 3 tips were mainly based on keep moving or standing still. So moving on to tip number 10. Well, tip number 10 is gonna be subscribe to my channel and wait for more content, because I'm gonna include another video on these tips and tricks. And until then, it's gonna be tip 9 for you. If you improve on these tips, you're gonna mend your mistakes. And tip number 10 could be that you can record your mistakes, record your gameplay, and if you die in that gameplay, watch it again and again until you identify your mistake, and then improve your mistake, because you need to have a mentality that can handle handle criticism, and you need to improve your mistake. You got to admit that you made a mistake. If you keep saying that it was a bad situation, I couldn't do anything about it, you'll never improve. So that's gonna be tip number 10 for you. And that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Subscribe for more. And so host Potato Ghost signing off for tonight. Thank you, good night.